morning guys, and welcome to part 2 of the Bali vlogs. I left Ubud and arrived in Seminyak. I got here pretty late, so there wasn't really anything to film. I literally just wanted to get checked in, get some water and go to bed. So that's what I did last night, and then woke up this morning, did some yoga, chilled a little bit, and now I'm actually just checking out because today I am leaving the island of Bali to go to Java, only for one day though, to see the Ijen crater, which is famous for the blue flames. So I have a tour book through Get Your Guide, which they actually sponsored the experience for me, which is really cool, so I'll leave a link to it down in the description if you want to book it. But yeah, I'm very excited for it. I think it's going to be pretty intense. I've heard it's a pretty tough hike, but I'm very excited for it, so that's the plan for today. So yeah, I have to meet my group at 1 o'clock and it is now almost 11, so I'm gonna check out of this hostel, leave my bags here because you're not really meant to bring a lot of stuff on the tour just because you can't really carry a whole load, and then I'm gonna go get some breakfast because I am absolutely starving, and then yeah, I'm gonna go meet my tour. Evening guys, so it is now a good bit later. We've had a long day of traveling all the way from Seminyak to Java, and yeah, we got to Java, got to the restaurant where we were having our dinner, and discovered that we can't in fact hike the Ijen crater in the morning. There is currently increased volcanic activity, which means that it's not safe to hike. That was kind of disappointing, but also you have to put your safety first, especially when it comes to things like this. Like, apparently they were aware since yesterday that this was the case, so I don't really know why they thought it was a good idea to bring us all the way here, only for us not to be able to do what we came for and then send us back in the morning. But currently in Java, and I'm just about to go to bed to wake up in the morning, and we do get our Javanese breakfast in the morning, so I'm excited for that. Don't know what to expect, but I'm sure it'll be nice. And then yeah, just head back to Seminyak. Good morning guys, so it is now a couple of days later. I haven't really vlogged much because the past couple of days have been a little bit weird. As I said, we went to the Ijen crater and it turned out we couldn't actually do it because of the increased volcanic activity. So basically the past 2 days all we've done is sit on a bus and travel to Java for no reason, which was a little bit frustrating, but it is what it is. This is all just part of travel. Got back to Seminyak yesterday at like 4 in the afternoon, and I didn't really feel too good. I'm not feeling the best this morning. I'm feeling a little bit stuffy. Yeah, I felt really weird last night and didn't feel like vlogging, so what I ended up doing was did some yoga on the rooftop, which was very nice actually, and then took a walk around Seminyak town. And to be honest, I really don't like it here. It's very commercialized and it almost feels like I'm in somewhere like Benidorm. Doesn't feel like I'm in Asia at all. Like, I was shocked Like, I had heard people say about how Bali has been kind of taken over by like tourists and stuff like that, but I didn't really realise the extent to which that was true, and it was quite jarring and a little bit overwhelming, and it made me really sad. So yeah, I have one more day in Seminyak and then I think I'm gonna leave because I really didn't like it here. I'm gonna get out as soon as possible. But yeah, anyway, enough with the negative kind of chat this morning. I'm heading for a hot yoga class, which I'm very excited for. It's my first hot yoga class since leaving home, basically. Sorry I had to cut that off there because I went down like this dark alley and you couldn't see me, and there were really loud bikes and you probably couldn't hear me either, so I had to cut that short. But anyway, as I was saying, I'm going to a hot yoga class this morning, which is my first hot yoga class really since leaving home. It hasn't been super easy to find hot yoga studios out here, but there's one in Seminyak, so obviously I had to book in while I have access to it. But I'm also kind of scared because I don't think I'm going to be able to manage it the way I did 8 months ago, so we'll see how we get on, but I'm very excited for it. And yeah, I'm staying now at a surf camp called Surf. From what I can see, it's Balinese owned, which I really liked. I wanted to make sure I went to one that was locally owned, so yeah, I've booked 4 days here. I just wanted to start with 4 days. Maybe I'll stay longer if I really like it. Maybe I'll extend, we'll see. A large part of the reason why I wanted to come to Bali and Indonesia was to improve my surfing. So that's the plan. Hopefully we'll do that. I feel like sometimes I do well and then sometimes I do shit. And a lot of it I think comes down to the confidence, because I definitely freak myself out about everything. I freak myself out that I'm gonna hurt myself, that I'm gonna hurt someone else, that I'm gonna embarrass myself, that I'm gonna do something stupid, that I'm gonna drop in on someone. That, yeah, I hold myself back in that way, and I'm hoping the next few days will help with my confidence a little bit. So yeah, I've just arrived in Canggu. I've checked in at the surf camp. It's very, very nice. I really like it. But yeah, I'm pretty hungry. I had a hot Pilates class this morning, which was tough. Yeah, I'm quite hungry, like to the point where I feel quite weak. So I think I'm gonna go take a little walk around Canggu, suss the area out, and grab a bite to eat. Hello, so I took a little walk around Canggu. I do prefer it to Seminyak, and I'm also very excited to surf. I've got my first surf lesson tomorrow at 7 AM. Nervous, but excited. Just kind of I'm on a little bit of a quiet street right now, so I feel like I can update. I just want to talk a little bit about the realities of solo traveling. So I've been going now for November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June, July. 9 months. A full pregnancy term. It has been amazing. It has been, I feel like I've literally lived 50 years with inside 9 months. I've experienced so much. I feel like I've grown so much. So many amazing things happen. I wouldn't take it back for the world. But at the minute things are weird. Honestly, I'm struggling. Since leaving Sri Lanka, I was very, very, very comfortable in Sri Lanka. I had a lot of friends. I kind of knew the place, and I just felt very at peace there. At the end of the day, my visa came to an end. I had a 6 months visa and it ended, so I literally had to leave the country. I didn't have a choice, and I decided to come to Bali because it was on my bucket list, it was close by, and I also felt like it was somewhere that I would feel okay traveling on my own. So I've been here now 9 days, and to be honest, I'm struggling a little bit. I feel like I'm overspending. I'm trying to adjust to a new place. I feel like when you arrive in a new place, there's always like these little expenses that you have to pay. And also I haven't really met my tribe yet. Just feeling a little bit lonely, untethered, and not like really indecisive about what to do. I'm just feeling a little bit funky at the minute. So I'm excited for the surf camp because I feel like you always meet people in surf camps. They're always a good vibe. You kind of always have a structure. I'm not vibing with Bali just yet. There are things I like about it. I've had good days. I'm very glad to be here and I'm really trying to give it a chance, but that's just the honest truth of where I'm at right now. I'm struggling, and yeah. Hello guys, so it is now a couple of days later. I'm on to my third day of the surf camp, my second day surfing. So yesterday was really nice, the waves were super mellow and I caught quite a few. And then this morning was bigger and scarier and I only caught a couple of nice waves. I caught one really nice wave where I got a little bit of a cutback, little bit, like not even that noticeable, but it felt more than it was. And a lot of washing machines, but I still had fun. I feel a lot better than I did a couple of days ago when I spoke to you. I've just kind of organised myself, and I also think, 1, surfing, and 2, being in the water, and 3, the environment of a surf camp just really suits me. I feel very at home in a surf camp. I feel very like I've got something to focus on, like I've got a routine, like I've got a reason for being here, and I think that's part of the reason why I felt a little bit off for a while. I just felt a little bit purposeless, and I've also organised myself for the next few weeks, so I've pretty much booked everything up until the 31st, which is nice. So yeah, in a couple of days I'm going to Nusa Penida, then I'm going to Nusa Lembongan, and that's the plan. Other than that, I've just kind of been walking around Canggu. I spent a lot of yesterday working. I went to this cafe called I Am Vegan Babe, which was really good. I got this huge like vegan chicken salad. That's one thing about this area of Bali, there's so many good vegan options that it's literally killing me. All I want to do is try everything, but 1, I don't have the money, and 2, I don't have the space in my stomach to fit all the food. That's been the crack. Haven't really done a lot. Today again I've got a yoga class, my last yoga class at Jiwa Yoga this afternoon, and then I might be meeting Kira for some dinner, and besides that, not too many plans for today. But right now I'm hungry, so I think I'm gonna the next day. Yesterday I just took a little walk around Canggu and Barawa and headed to my final hot Pilates class, which was really tough. Oh my word, she really worked us hard. I was dying by the end of it. So did that, didn't actually manage to make the flea market. I wanted to get there, but I didn't have enough time. And then I met Kira and her mum for dinner, which was lovely. We went to the little vegan cafe in Seminyak, which was my favourite place to eat there. Then yeah, I just came back here. It was quite late, so went straight to bed and was up again this morning for surfing at 7 o'clock. Like, the waves are pretty big for me, big for me. Did okay, like I feel like I'm improving and it feels good. So yeah, did that, came back, had our video analysis, had our breakfast, and now we got cleaned up and we're gonna head for a jewellery making class, which I'm very, very excited for. So that'll be good fun, something a little different, something a little creative. And after that, we're gonna do something that I'm gonna love. We're gonna go to a cat cafe. Yes, you heard that right, we're going to a cat cafe, which, no, they don't eat cats. Before anyone says anything, it's all like rescue cats. You can get your coffee, chill with the cats, and have a nice afternoon, and then I gotta work later on. But yeah, that's the plan for today, and I'm excited. Let's go! I had literally the funnest day ever. The jewellery class was so good, and I've got my ring. Oh, it's flipped around. As you can see, made by me, kind of, but also kind of made by the people there. And then we went to the cat cafe, which was so much fun, and just hanging out with the cats, drinking coffee. Such a good vibe. And then I just came and worked because I had some work to do. And now I am absolutely starving, so I'm gonna go get some dinner. Good morning, guys. So it is officially my final day in Canggu. Well, I stay tonight, but today's like my final day actually being able to explore. I leave very early in the morning. We had our surf session this morning, which was very good. We did more left-handers, which was fun because I'm goofy footed. I used to stand where my front foot was too much to the right of the board, so I used to find my back turns easier. But then this morning I found my left turns a lot easier, and I felt like I turned really well. I felt like, I don't know, probably it always feels better than it looks. That makes me feel like I've got my foot positioning better, which is a win. So I'm happy with that. But that was my last surf session with Inda Surf. I really enjoyed my time here. Would definitely come back, and I would definitely recommend it to anybody looking for a good surf school in Canggu. It's also very reasonably priced, so yeah, if you're looking at a good surf school, Inda Surf. It's also locally owned, which I really like. Now I'm going to go to this market because there's like a market on at a bar, and they have some cool things that I like the look of, so I'm going to go there. And then I'm going to go to BGS, which is a coffee shop here, and apparently they're known for their almond milk coffees, and if you know me, you will know that I love an almond milk cappuccino, and apparently their almond milk is the best, so let's find out.